Hi and welcome to AFTV. I've got James B with me. James B actually.
Everyone's gone.
Everyone's left us. But let's look at the game. 3-2 win to the Arsenal here at Vicarage Road. Great performance from the boys. And do you know what? Got to give credit to both the players and the manager today. It was lovely to see how the style of play is coming to fruition.
Yes, you use the word great to describe that performance. I think I'd probably say the same, but there are differing opinions amongst people I've spoken to.
Right.
And I think not every good bit of football you play results in a shot. And I think we are kind of, how do I put it? I think sometimes we think we've not had that chance, or we've not put it wide, or we've not, then actually, we really dominated. But we were. Arsenal looked after the ball very well. So people shouting in, love it. Arsenal, I thought, looked after the ball brilliantly, played some lovely football, opened up Watford on a couple of occasions, scored 3 great goals. I think we can be really happy. I know Watford are in a bad spot, but away from home in the Premier League, any performance the result doesn't seem it, but the performance was comfortable. Arsenal weren't really, I think we had to weather a couple of minutes after their equaliser and just try and get through that, but generally Arsenal were in control. It's a shame that second goal for Watford went in late in because we were comfortable really, and it feels like a bit like that Brentford one. It feels like a concentration issue. Again, the Gabriel one against Wolves feels like a concentration issue.
Something to worry about going forward. We've got big teams in the rearranged fixtures. Something to potentially worry about.
Yeah, if it's happening in wins, it's fine, and they can learn from it. That's the important thing. But Arsenal are very good today, and a couple of players, Odegaard in particular. What a performance! What a performance! I'll keep using this thing that we mentioned back in Norwich. It's if there was a stat for, you called it expected ball retention, and it's not a real thing because how the hell could you measure that? But every time you look at Odegaard, you think, there's a couple of players around him, or that pass doesn't look on, or what's he going to do here? And he pulls it off. His feet are unbelievably quick. His awareness is there as well.
A shout to
running things
with Martin Odegaard as well. Shout to Martinelli as well. I'd love to get your thoughts on him as well, because today I saw similarity to Martin Odegaard's performance. Martinelli was class, especially with the goals as well.
Yeah, there were moments for Martinelli. I don't think it was his best, but it was a really good goal, and he always looks such a hassle to play against. There was one moment where he drove in our half, but drove us up the pitch. And I think it came from a nice touch, and then a twist, and he twists again. You're thinking, he looks an absolute nightmare to play against. But him, Saka, there's loads. I thought Xhaka was very good. I thought Partey terrific. So we'll do player ratings in a bit, but they were fantastic. Now there were two things, other things I wanted to shout out. The first being Martin Odegaard, and the other two were Mikel Arteta on the touch. When you see the games live, you can sometimes have a little look at what he's doing. And there was one moment where I think we got the ball up the pitch, and I think Saka and maybe Lacazette went to press, and you saw Arteta sort of sprint out and just sort of, he basically just went like that, just sort of, calm down. You don't need to press. And he's almost just conducting and directing from the touchline. I think a lot of these young players, I don't want to say lean on him because they take responsibility themselves, but I think they take comfort in his instruction on touchline. I think it helps them, and he's very animated, and sometimes I've wondered whether that's necessarily a good thing. But today, when you're watching it, you can see the benefit of it. So that was another thing I wanted to mention. And lastly, the away fans, terrific again. And again, we kind of shout them out in the player ratings. But Lacazette was having, again, a little bit of not his best in front of goal, but I want to stress in front of goal. In terms of in the final third, 2 lovely assists for Lacazette and Saka. So his link-up play was good. But again, just lacking a little bit something with the finish, or when he's getting into the penalty area, trying to get a shot off. But the Arsenal fans really rose and sort of sang his name, and there was a moment where he missed a chance where we got a corner, or as a pass or something, we got a corner out of it, but it didn't quite go the way he wanted. The away fans are singing, and he turns to the crowd and just gives a thumbs up, and it's a little moment where you think, it feels like we're a part of the performance, So just wanted to say, well done to the away. I know they're always brilliant, but they were terrific today in moments where he wasn't having his best game when we're singing his song.
Does it massively matter that he doesn't provide the goals? Because honestly,
getting assists like that.
Exactly. He was pivotal in us getting a lot of the goals today. And what he does so well in this Arsenal side.
He does. He drops deep. He looks after the ball. If you notice, and Partey's very good at this too. Both of them have a very good first touch that takes them away from defenders. They're very good at the ball's coming in, someone's coming this way, and they'll actually. You expect them to turn out, but they're very good at taking the ball and turning back in, so you sent them the other way. In fact, Arsenal have become very good under Arteta at switching the play. When it all looks like it's moving one way, they're very good at switching another, and that was part of Odegaard's goal. Was Saka, you think he's going to rifle it into the penalty area, but actually goes for the cutback. So Arsenal it's another element of their game they've become very good at under Arteta. So another very good performance. We sit in the top 4. Hopefully United don't win, but after what Spurs did at the Etihad a couple of weeks ago, I'm not holding my breath. But yeah, very good. Well done Arsenal, well done Arteta.